Concerned over their children's education deemed to be domestic terrorists. That was already unbelievable. But can you imagine building a dossier on parents with private information like credit scores, social media posts, trying to dig up dirt on them just because they're unhappy about what's being taught in their classrooms? Wendy Mahoney is an investigative journalist at Uncover DC who reported on a dossier created by a Scottsdale school board member. Mahoney's here with us now, and to discuss it, also joined by Michelle Dillard. She's a president at Purple for Parents. Wendy, I have to start with you. This dossier, I was reading, there's financial information on some of this stuff. I believe I read there was social media posts, but also social security numbers. What's this dossier all about, and who did it and why?
So, Eric, this dossier, unfortunately, is just the latest shiny object out there of information that's coming out on parents, doxing parents. And there is mental health information from court documents, there's social security numbers, there's private information about finances and parents. And this is kind of on the heels of things that have been happening across the state of Arizona, starting with Chandler back in January of 2020. And so this is not the first time that school boards are doxing or school boards and their allies are doxing parents. And it's a huge concern, but the good news is that parents are fighting back. And parents are not going to take it.
Let's hear from Michelle, who's part of a parents group. Michelle, what do you think when you hear this about unruly parents being targeted?
Well, it's not surprising to me at all. This is just the tip of the iceberg. And like Wendy said, it's just the latest thing that has happened. And we've been dealing with this for a few years as we've been going to school board meetings to try to stand up for our rights and our children.
Wendy, I gotta think this is illegal. A lot of this stuff is illegal, especially if you point out some mental health information. They may be violating some HIPAA laws.
Well, it is illegal, and the nice thing is that Michelle here can tell you about a law that she helped put into legislation in May that basically holds people, in violation of the law if they dox people's personal information. So the great thing about these Arizona parents is that they are fighting back with teeth. And Michelle can tell you a little bit more about that.
Let's hear from Michelle. Go for it.
Well, our group was targeted by the left as we were fighting in the Chandler Unified School District, where they were trying to cancel people from their careers. They're trying to get them fired, doing email and phone call campaigns, contacting their employers and also the state licensing board to try to get their professional licenses revoked. And there was no law to protect the parents in that case. And so we reached out to Representative Bolling, and she actually passed into legislation last year an anti-doxing law to help protect us from school boards.
Wow. Wendy Mahoney and Michelle Dillard, thank you so much. By the way, folks, if you're a parent and you're concerned about this, get in touch with Wendy Mahoney. She does that stuff. And Michelle, thank you for what you're doing on behalf of parents.
Thank you so much.
All right, coming up at the half, Biden is meeting